Welcome back to the Stag Roar podcast, Big Game Record Series, the Otago herd, the penultimate head listed here in Banwell's book. Peter Harrison, The Big Slip, Lower Arawhata Valley, South Westland from 1963. 9 by 8, 43 and 4 by 42 and 4, and a spread of 40 and 6/8. So those magic 40 numbers absolutely there. Span of 30 and 4. Beams are 5 and 7 by 5 and 6. Coronets are 9 and 7 by 9 and 5. Brow tines are 13 by 12 and 5. Bays are 9 and 7 by 9 and 2. Trays are 12 and 1 by 10 and 7. Outer royals of 12 and 3 by 10 and 6. Inner royals of 6 and 5 by 8 and 2. Outer off the royal on the left hand side of 6 inches. Back tines of 17 by 20. First outer off the back tine of 13 and 4 by 11 and 3. Second outer off the back tine of 8 and 6 by 7 and 2. For a grand total of 358 and a half on the Douglas score. This fine trophy was secured by Harrison near what is known locally as the Big Slip, a screed fan in the lower reaches of the Arawhata Valley just upstream from the bridge. Harrison located the stag and his 10 hinds on a clearing back in the bush at the foot of the slope. He was roaring. On Harrison's approach, the hinds took off, but the stag was brought down on the run. A season or two later, Harrison returned to the Arawhata and managed to repeat the process, securing yet another fine stag, the antlers of which on this occasion scored 334 and 3/4 on the Douglas scoring system. The period during which these stags were taken between the late 1950s and the early 1970s was the time when a number of excellent trophies came from the valleys of South Westland, in particular the catchments of the Cascade, Arawhata and Waiatoto rivers. These were all products of the dispersing animals of the Otago herd onto this country by way of passes and accessible country lying between the eastern side of the divide between the headwaters of the two branches of the Matukituki, the Wilkin, and the tributaries of the Upper Makarora, as well as the watersheds to the north. A small number of these fine trophies began to show up from this western country from the mid-1950s. By the late 1950s, the area becoming a popular venue for sportsmen. Awesome bit of context there as well from Banwell. The Big Slip, I'm sure anybody that's been down there is aware of it. Peter Harrison, good stuff. The last one from the Otago herd is Bevan J. Todd, Burke River, South Westland, from the year 2000. Make sure you subscribed and we'll see you there for that one. This is New Zealand Big Game Records Volume 6, The Red Deer, Part 2, written and compiled for the New Zealand Deerstalkers Association, incorporated by D. Bruce Banwell. Published by the Halcyon Press, a division of Halcyon Publishing Limited, PO Box 360 Auckland, 1140 New Zealand. Printed by Prolong Press Limited, China. Copyright 2011, D. Bruce Banwell, first published 2011, all rights reserved.